Hey YouTubers, it is May 30th, 2011, and I think I've possibly found a connection to the New Madrid fault line going off and an episode of The Simpsons. So let me go ahead and let you take a look at the episode, and then I will go ahead and explain to you why I think that the New Madrid fault is extremely imminent. So let me go ahead and play this for you real quick.
5, 4, no time for a full countdown. Ooh, it's dinner time.
Okay, let me stop it right there. First of all, I've done a lot of research on the New Madrid fault area recently. Lots of flooding going on there. Bad weather, tornadoes, huge weather systems moving in that area. HARP related, totally. But getting to the meat and potatoes of this whole video, this video was released about mid to late last year. And a lot of people, including myself, thought that a false flag was imminent on 11/6/10. And you can kind of see where we derived that from. The hand is pointing to the 11, another hand is pointing to the 6, and the whole clock device makes the number 10. That date came and went. There was no event, thank God. But with all the symbolism and numerology that was in this video, I had to go back and take another look at it because I knew there had to be something there, and trying to relate it to some of the events that are happening right now. My theory is that the New Madrid will probably go sometime in the month of June. And reason being, first of all, we take a look at the hands again. One hand on the 6 and one hand on the 11. June 2011. Okay. Taking it a step further, we look at the checkerboard pattern at the top, the black and white checkerboard pattern, Masonic, symbolizing balance and duality. Okay. One thing I want to emphasize about this checkerboard pattern, this is one of the things I saw in a past video here recently, is the whole pattern is the same until you get around just above the number 9 and right across from the 10. And you can see that the lines are a little bit bigger than the rest of the clock. Okay? And I'll get back to that here in just a second and tell you, kind of what my theory is on that and how it relates to the New Madrid fault line. The number 10, if we look at that, a lot of people, including myself, again, thought it stood for the year 2010 because it was so big. But what I think that number 10 is standing for is it's the year of the 10th anniversary of 9/11. And if you look at the clock again, 6 and 11, if you turn the 6 upside down, you're going to get a 9. And of course the 11 upside down would be an 11. And if you look at the clock upside down, you'll have an 01 for 2001. So September 11th, 2001, the 10th anniversary. So thought that was pretty interesting with that. Not to mention the fact that, I'm not a huge Simpson fan, but the Simpsons are based out of, I think, Springfield, Illinois. And if the New Madrid fault goes, most of Illinois will go with it. Especially if they're if a mega quake happens, which is kind of what they're anticipating. You can go back and look at Edgar Casey's map of the U.S., and it has essentially it has Lake Michigan flowing into the Mississippi River. Of course, and then with the Mississippi River, we have all that flooding that's there right now. There's been reports that if the more flooding that occurs there, if it floods that fault line, it will cause seismic activity. So something to be aware of on that note. Another thing is too, getting back to the lines on the clock. If you look at the first one there, it's in between the 9 and the 10. So 9.5. And then the next one is at 10. Well, my theory again on this is the fact that, two possible earthquakes, a 9.5 and a 10 on the Richter scale, which would essentially wipe out and divide the United States completely in half. And I want to back this video up right now because there's one more thing I want to show you about this. And let me just kind of play it again here and stop it right here at the beginning.
5, 4, no time for a full count.
I want to show you something else here. Okay, right here you have the nuke explosion behind the city. Now if you look at the city closely, and you probably can't really tell on this video, there's some other videos out there that are really good zooming in on this, but the town itself is a mirror image of itself. So there again we have Masonic symbolism going on there. And also too, to me, this kind of resembles the Bird's Point levee being blown. And reason being, you have the two streets coming in from both sides converging into one major street with an explosion in the background. Now I understand that the Bird's Point levee wasn't blown by a nuclear explosion, but there was an explosion, and it happened just right around Cairo, where the Mississippi River and the Ohio Valley converge. So those streets converging right there, that's another thing that's very interesting. So anyway guys, that's it. I want to send a shout out to people like Patriotic Space, Dutch Sense, 2010 The Countdown, for getting information out on the New Madrid fault and the HARP rings and all that. Very good information. Good job guys, keep up the good work. God bless you guys. If you guys have any comments or see something that I don't, or want to make a comment about the video, I'm all about it. So God bless you guys, and if you have anybody living in this area, the New Madrid, around the Mississippi River, please advise them to be careful and just be on high alert. Okay, God bless guys. Take care.